Hello. Okay, so today I really want to talk about the importance of spiritual protection. And one thing that I absolutely love is using black tourmaline to actually uh, achieve that. So I want to talk about my experience with using black tourmaline and how it has really helped with my ability to increase and also maintain a high level of spiritual protection. So, based on the fact that I am a very, very intuitive person and I am all about the witch and the woo, and I know that because of who I am, like I'm a real empath, and that can mean that I take on a lot of people's energy. Like when people talk to me, I feel, I can feel very drained if I don't, like, if they share something with me and I don't have spiritual protection. Like, I remember, like, before I started really doing this, I would be interacting with the world outside and I wouldn't have anything to really support me with my energy management. And I'm talking about spiritual energy management, not physical energy. So with this, I was able to come home after like going to the shops and like getting food and stuff. And I was absolutely exhausted. And this is more than like physical exhaustion. I felt like I was fighting with my thoughts all the time. And just thinking really did hurt. And it wasn't until I started to delve into the world of spirituality that I realized there is an energetic component to actually getting the results that I want. So that's where I decided to kind of go into the world of manifestation, law of attraction, and it has really given me a sense of understanding who I am on more than a physical level. And as I have been sort of deepening the way that I practice law of attraction and manifestation as a whole, like I want to make sure that I can feel into things that feel good to me, but equally, like, having boundaries is something that is so so difficult for me to talk about, but also like reinforce as well. So the spiritual protection part of it has really helped, because when I'm not talking to people constantly, and also like when I feel that my physical energy isn't where it needs to be, or it isn't where I would like it to be, or I've done a lot in the day, I can confidently say now, like, okay, right now, that's enough, or I need to take a pause right now. I then need to go back and address my energy from a spiritual standpoint, and then I can maybe continue with what I was doing or carry on that conversation. But knowing like what your limits are really, really important. And I feel like that has helped me. It's helped me actually get things done, and it's also allowed me to actually maintain like a better level of like mood management as well. So like I wouldn't feel as overwhelmed, or I wouldn't be in a deep level of depression. Like obviously there are days where it does get a little bit heavy, and that is okay. Like I'm having to be more gentle with myself and understanding and knowing that what my days look like are not at all what they used to look like. And I'm talking about like the things that I was able to achieve in a day without getting burnt out versus now, like I have to slow down. But when it comes to like the bad things, like the countless nights that I would stay awake thinking that if I just keep pushing through not feeling like I need to sleep, or oh, I didn't understand this concept, I need to go and like I need to focus on it more while not eating that much, or like forgetting things and then deciding, oh, maybe I should go and uh I should do something about it. Like looking back, there's a lot of spiritual maintenance that has had to have happened with that so that I'm able to reinforce those boundaries in a way that feels gentle to me. And yeah, spiritual protection has been a big thing because when I go to sleep, I am a very vivid dreamer, and I tend to get a lot of my ideas while I'm asleep, and then I wake up at a silly o'clock. And now I get into the habit of writing my thoughts down whenever I wake up. And now I'm at the point where I am waking up between anywhere from like 1 in the morning to 3 or 4 in the morning. And this is like witch's hour, where the spiritual veil is like really thin. So it's thought to believe that like spirit guides and like your intuition has the time to speak to you at that time because everybody else is asleep. So yeah, that has been something that's been quite interesting, and that is now where I do most of my journaling and thinking and reflecting, because I'm not getting interrupted by anybody, and it's really nice. So that is something that's quite nice as well. And I have a little piece of black tourmaline underneath my pillow to protect my head, my thoughts, and just my whole body while I'm sleeping, so that I don't get nightmares, or I don't get sort of like any kind of unwanted like spirits or entities that kind of travel into my dreams and make me feel like I can't do something. I also use it under my pillow so that I can sleep, knowing that I have that level of protection. So I am also using that on my altar as well. Like I've got another piece, and it doesn't have to be a very big piece. Like it just needs to be activated to the point where like you've charged it and set your intention that it's going to protect you. But equally, it's really important to, with black tourmaline as well as other crystals and divine tools that you're using, to actually um, shake them off at least, or wash them off, or cleanse them with either sound or air. But it's also a good thing to note that you can't just throw any um, sort of like crystal or tumble or stone with a specific property under water, because some of them are not water safe and they do disintegrate. But yeah, in terms of spiritual protection, black tourmaline is really, really helpful. And then I also carry the small piece that was on my altar as well. I carry that one out with me, so it's in my bag or in like a pocket, to where, like, if I have to be somewhere where there's a lot of people, there are large crowds, I will just take it, so that I know that my body is, and my spirit, my aura, and everything is just as protected as it can be. And then I will come home, I will typically remove all of the clothes that were out, like my outside clothes, and I put those to be washed, and they're outside of my room. So that energy is not coming into the space where um I want to kind of decompress and clear my energy from it. So it allows me to be at a place where I'm calling the shots and making things a little bit easier for myself. So yeah, like, I love black tourmaline, and it just makes me feel so, so good when I'm like waking up and I'm feeling more spiritually, energetically, and emotionally rested, because I do not have um, nightmares and night terrors as frequently as I used to before having them, or before having the tumble and the black tourmaline piece my underneath my pillow as I sleep and as I dream. So if you are interested in grabbing some, let me know, and I can help you with deciding if this is um, the right option for you. But if you are interested, please do send me a message on my Instagram, or you can comment down below, and I will get back to you. But I hope you're having a good day, and I will speak to you very, very soon.